Building a business as an artist and musician means being very intentional about where you spend your time and how you focus your energy so that you can see growth over time. This year, I have seen more growth in my business than I have ever seen before. And while that's incredible and humbling and I'm super grateful for it, it also is not by accident. This year, I have done more things than I ever have before to make sure I'm spending my time wisely and focusing my energy in the right places. So in this video, we're going to take a look at 3 platforms: YouTube, Instagram, and Spotify. We're going to take a look at where I was at the beginning of 2021, where I am at the end of 2021, and we're going to talk about some key factors that I utilized this year to see the growth that I have seen so that you can hopefully pull some nuggets of wisdom out of my experience and apply it to your own business. Now, if you're new here, my name's Tom, and on this channel, we talk about music marketing, branding, business, NFTs, and a host of other things that are going to help us move from making music as a hobby to making music as a business. And today we're going to do a deep dive into how I have grown as an artist and content creator in 2021. Now, before we dig into this, I just want to say first and foremost how grateful I am for the numbers I'm about to show you. I have put in a lot of hard work this year, but if not for people like you paying attention and watching these videos, following on Instagram, listening on Spotify, none of this would be possible. So thank you very, very much for your attention and your time throughout this year. I am very, very grateful. So with that being said, let's hop over and take a look at my stats from Instagram this year before we move on to YouTube and then Spotify. My Instagram profile has grown very well this year. It has not grown the most of the 3, but it has grown very, very well. I have traditionally not been very good at Instagram, but this year I did things a little differently. I posted every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday like clockwork without missing a day except for holidays to my Instagram feed. I also posted every single day to Instagram stories. I did that for 365 days, well, almost, because it's not quite the end of the year yet, but I did it every single day this year without missing a beat. I also have run a lot of ads on Instagram this year to drive traffic to Spotify. And specifically in the middle of the year, I ran ads to grow my profile on Instagram. To see historical data on Instagram, we're going to go to Social Blade because the Instagram app only shows you for the past 90 days max. So here in Social Blade, we can see I currently have about 4,200 followers. And the thing I'm most interested in is going all the way back to see how these followers have grown. If we look here, you can see the number of followers I'm averaging in addition to my current followers on a weekly basis starting from about the beginning of February of this year. In the middle here, this big chunk where I'm growing by about 50 followers, 60 followers a day is when I was running my ads to grow my profile. So significant growth as a result of ads. If we go down all the way to the bottom here, we can see that as of February about 2021, I had about 2,500 followers. And now I'm up to about 4,200 followers. Now, this isn't exactly up to date, and it's not starting at the beginning of the year, but essentially my following on Instagram has grown by about 75% this year. And really that comes down to 2 things. Number 1, posting regularly. I did the work. And number 2, effective advertising. I ran effective ads for a very short window of time, mind you, in the grand scheme of a year, but by targeting my ads well and by having good ad creative, I was able to supercharge my growth on the platform and get to almost doubling my following inside of 1 year. Next, let's look at YouTube. Now, YouTube for me has been the star of the show this year. And that should come as no surprise to you because you're watching this video on YouTube. YouTube is my jam. It's my bread and butter. I love this platform. I love making videos for this platform. And I think that results are indicative of that. So if we look at the top here, again on Social Blade, because this is the most easy to access swath of information for all this stuff, you can see that I'm almost to 15,000 subscribers and I'm almost to 1 million video views, which is insane, by the way. So thank you for watching. What I want to look at again is my growth, specifically in subscribers. So if we scroll down, we can see weekly subscribers gained. These are the subscribers that I'm adding in addition to current subscribers. So if we start you can see I started to really kind of hit it in the summer of last year. But if we start in January of this year, here's the dot. And you can see that I've just kind of ebbed and flowed with how videos are performing. And same thing here with video views. You can see, I had a video that did really well in March. I had another one that started to do well in August. And then now I've got another, I don't know how many that are starting to do well again at the end of the year. And if we look at subscribers, this is what's really cool. As of January 2021, I had 4,810 subscribers. And now, according to Social Blade, I've got 14,400. I have just about gotten 10,000 more subscribers on this channel inside of 1 year. And that's bananas to me, because the beginning of last year, I had 300 subscribers, and I went from 300. I was hoping to get to 1,000 by the end of the year, and got to almost 5,000. And then this year I was like, well, if that happens again, that'd be cool, I guess. But it's doubled that. So my subscriber count here on YouTube has grown by like 200% this year. And along with that, of course, has come the video views. So video views have gone up as well. Now, how did this happen? Kind of just like Instagram, I posted regularly. I have posted a video every single Thursday this year. In fact, for the first half of this year, I was also posting a video every other Tuesday. So for like the first 6-8 months of this year, I was posting 6 videos a month. And then since then, I've been posting 4 videos a month. I've also been going live every Friday, which I think has been very helpful as well, because even if people can't hop in that's another video that I've been posting every week. So if you factor that in, that's 2 videos every single week without missing a beat all year long. Again, just like Instagram, it comes down to finding your content strategy and sticking with it. So now lastly, let's look at Spotify. Now, Spotify has been the platform that I have been most actively trying to grow with advertising. If we look at followers first, you can see that I'm almost to 9,000 followers. What's cool about that is that as of the beginning of this year, I was at, Friday, January 1st, 1,453 followers on Spotify. And now I'm almost to 9,000. That's like 600% growth or something. It's just a ton of growth on Spotify in terms of followers. And that's because I have run my Spotify growth campaign for $10 a day every single day this year, without missing a day, without adjusting the budget. I have consistently tried to refine it and improve it. I have consistently released music, although we'll get to some inconsistency with that towards the end of this year. I have put out work and I have promoted it using Facebook advertising. I've also gone up in streams, as you can see. My stream count has gone up and up. You can see where I've had releases that have done well, and then they've tapered off a little bit at the end, which I'll get to in a minute. And same thing for listeners. My listeners have gone up. You can see a release did well, and then they've gone up, and then they've tapered off at the end. Now, I've tapered off towards the end of the year here on Spotify in terms of listeners and streams for a very good reason. Where I was consistent on Instagram and regimented posting every single day, and where I was consistent on YouTube and regimented posting every single week, I have not been as consistent on Spotify. Now, I've been consistent with my advertising. I've been driving traffic to Spotify every single day. I'm making sure that I'm getting followers, and that's paid off. But because I have been stretched thin as a one-man show here between YouTube and Instagram, I have not been making as much music as I need to make and not releasing as much as I need to make. If you've paid attention to anything I've said on this channel before, this will probably sound familiar. I always recommend releasing at maximum 1 song a month, at minimum 1 song a quarter. Now, I've leaned into the minimum part of that, but I did not release a song in the 4th quarter of 2021, and things fell off as a result. The common thread here is this: consistently post, come up with a content schedule that you can keep up with, and keep showing up to make things that you enjoy making and that people will want to enjoy as well. So that is how I have grown in 2021. If you want to know how to grow your business as a musician and as an artist, whether you like it or not, these other pieces come along with that. You've got to make content. You've got to post. You've got to create things. You've got to engage with people. So that's it for this video. Now, at the end here, instead of giving you the whole, if you don't subscribe, make sure you subscribe spiel, I just want to say again, this year has been incredible. YouTube is so much fun. If you don't have a YouTube channel, start one. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, but it is a ton of fun. I have gotten to meet so many of you from around the world and have incredible conversations with you guys, talk about music, talk about life. It's just been insane to meet so many cool people from everywhere just because I started making videos on the internet. So what a year. I'm so grateful for your attention, for you watching these videos, for you engaging, coming to live streams, coming on Instagram and commenting. Just anywhere I've met you, thank you for being here. And at the end, as always, I've got a couple more videos you can check out. And have a great rest of the year, and I'll see you in 2022. Peace.